Asterisk, welcome back to Automation ARC, the place where machines come alive, where engineering meets passion, and where we dive deep into the marvels of design, innovation, and unstoppable performance. Today, we're taking a journey through one of the most iconic, rugged, and multi-talented vehicles ever produced. A machine that stands as a testament to what happens when pure functionality meets intelligent engineering. The legendary Unimog MB Track. Let's get comfortable, because this is more than a review. It's a story about a machine that carved its own path in the world. The Unimog MB Track is not just a tractor, not just a workhorse. It's a philosophy, a solution to multiple problems across industries, and a symbol of versatility that remains unmatched even today. Introduced in the early 1970s by Mercedes-Benz, the MB Track was born out of a vision to create a platform that could serve the needs of agriculture, construction, forestry, and municipal services with equal prowess. It combined the robust DNA of the Unimog with the specific requirements of farming and industrial work, resulting in something truly unique. What set the MB Track apart immediately was its design approach. Unlike conventional tractors that prioritize rear-heavy setups and limited versatility, the MB Track used a central cab design, placing the driver right between the axles. This layout offered enormous advantages: better weight distribution for more balanced traction, dramatically improved visibility in all directions, and a more comfortable ride even on rough, uneven ground. Sitting in an MB Track, you don't feel perched precariously. You feel embedded into the machine, part of its core. The seating position and the wide window surfaces give you commanding control over your environment, a crucial factor whether you are plowing a field, clearing snow in a city, or hauling timber through dense forest trails. Underneath that functional yet distinctive exterior lies a mechanical masterpiece. The MB Track features a strong, flexible ladder frame with portal axles, an unusual but brilliant choice. Portal axles lift the chassis higher off the ground without enlarging the wheels, giving the MB Track exceptional ground clearance. More importantly, because the axles themselves reduce gearing at the wheel hubs, torque is multiplied at the wheels, reducing stress on the drive shafts and offering superior climbing and load handling capabilities. Combined with permanent four-wheel drive and differential locks for both front and rear axles, the MB Track could handle terrain that would humble even modern machines. It doesn't matter whether it's deep mud, loose gravel, thick snow, or steep inclines. The MB Track moves forward with unshakable confidence. The heart of the MB Track is its engine, or rather, its range of engines, because depending on the model, you could find anything from a modest 4-cylinder diesel to a burly 6-cylinder power plant. Power outputs ranged typically from 65 horsepower to over 180 horsepower in the top-tier MB Track 1800 intercooler models. But it wasn't just about horsepower. It was about usable low-end torque. The engines were tuned to deliver their muscle low in the rev range, making them ideal for hauling, pulling, operating PTO-driven tools, and tackling heavy field work without constantly needing to rev high. These engines were designed for reliability, featuring robust cast iron blocks, simple mechanical fuel injection, and minimal electronic interference, making them incredibly durable and easy to repair even in tough conditions. Paired to these engines was a highly flexible transmission. Most MB tracks came with fully synchronized gearboxes, offering configurations like 16 forward and 8 reverse gears, ensuring that operators could always find the right ratio for any task. Some versions included creeper gears, allowing for incredibly slow, controlled movements necessary for precision farming or delicate industrial work. Gear shifts were smooth and mechanical, giving the driver tactile feedback that modern hydrostatic systems often lack. The MB track didn't just allow you to move. It allowed you to work with absolute precision and confidence. Now, if you think the MB track stops impressing at driveline and engine, think again. Its hydraulic capabilities were ahead of their time. Dual-circuit hydraulic systems ensured that multiple implements could be powered simultaneously without drop-offs in pressure. Whether running a front-mounted snowblower, a rear plow, a side-mounted mower, or a crane, the MB track's hydraulics delivered consistent, reliable power. Front, rear, and even mid-mounted PTOs allowed for extraordinary flexibility in implement attachment, meaning that a single MB track could handle tasks that would normally require an entire fleet of specialized equipment. In forestry, it could haul timber and operate winches. In agriculture, it could sow, fertilize, mow, and harvest. In municipal service, it could plow roads, cut grass, verges, and clear debris. And it could switch between these roles quickly, thanks to standardized mounting points and robust, well-thought-out connection systems. Step inside the cab, and it's clear that Mercedes-Benz understood that operator comfort was not a luxury but a necessity for productivity. Early MB tracks already featured large panoramic windows, excellent ventilation, and ergonomic controls. Later models introduced even better sound insulation, air conditioning, and suspension seats, making the MB track not just tolerable but genuinely comfortable for full-day work sessions. The controls are intuitive, logically laid out and designed to minimize fatigue. It's a machine that invites you to work, not one that you dread climbing into at 6 a.m. This attention to operator needs was years ahead of its time and remains one of the MB track's most celebrated features. In terms of design language, the MB track strikes a perfect balance between ruggedness and clarity. Everything about it looks purposeful, put the square. Slightly industrial aesthetic communicates strength and reliability without ever looking bloated or overly complicated. The exposed mechanical elements, like the drive shafts and suspension components, are not hidden away. They are proudly displayed, emphasizing that this is a machine built to work, not to win beauty contests. Yet, in a way, its sheer functionality becomes its beauty. Owners and enthusiasts often talk about the MB track's honest design. Nothing is fake, nothing. is unnecessary. Every bolt, every weld, every hose is there for a reason, and it all comes together into a cohesive, deeply satisfying whole. As time progressed, the MB-Track family expanded, offering models in various sizes and configurations. The MB-Track 700 and 800 series were considered mid-range and were perfectly suited for farms that needed more capability than a standard tractor, but didn't need a massive powerhouse. The MB-Track 1000 and 1100 brought heavier duty capabilities, while the MB-Track 1300 and 1500 pushed into full industrial and heavy agricultural work. Finally, the MB-Track 1800 intercooler stood at the top, offering monstrous torque and heavy-duty performance suitable even for semi-truck hauling roles. Each model retained the same principles: centralized cab, full-time 4x4, portal axles, and flexible hydraulic systems, but scaled them according to the mission profile. The MB-Track is also an incredibly modular machine. With a simple set of adjustments, it can transform from a pure agricultural tractor into a municipal service vehicle, a forestry hauler, a snow-clearing monster, or even a construction support truck. This adaptability made it popular with city governments, military, and industrial contractors across Europe and beyond. Even today, restored and operational MB-Tracks can be found plowing runways, hauling logs, clearing landslides, and participating in vintage tractor pools, showing that their capabilities remain relevant. From a maintenance standpoint, the MB-Track is a mechanic's dream. Its mechanical simplicity, combined with easy access to most components, means that much of the servicing can be done without expensive diagnostic equipment or specialized tools. Regular tasks like oil changes, hydraulic filter swaps, brake servicing, and driveline maintenance are straightforward, and parts are often still available either as new old stock, reproduction, or refurbished units from a passionate global community. This serviceability is another reason why so many MB-Tracks have outlasted not just other tractors from their era, but also many newer models that rely heavily on complex electronics. Speaking of community, the MB-Track has achieved almost cult-like status among enthusiasts. Clubs, meets, restoration projects, and even MB-Track-specific forums thrive with activity. Owners share knowledge, trade parts, organize events, and celebrate the MB-Track not merely as a tool but as a heritage icon. It's not uncommon to find MB-Tracks lovingly restored to showroom condition, or heavily modified for custom tasks, such as off-road expeditions, firefighting, or even event support roles. This vibrant community ensures that the MB-Track legacy remains alive and growing, inspiring new generations of machine lovers to appreciate and preserve these incredible vehicles.